Mr. Rossi.
Good morning. I will aim to be the voice here of the consumer. I've lived in Puerto Rico all my life, also of an investor. I'm in the building trades and building services business. But I come to speak mostly as the chairman of the ICSE, the Institute. It's an effort by the Puerto Rico private sector, multi-sectorial, nonpartisan, looking for the public interest, lowest cost at this time, affordable, competitive, sustainable energy, base energy cost. Now, talking about leadership, I would like to mention that we think in Puerto Rico, in addition to better leadership, PREPA, better leadership, our politicians, we need to talk about governance from the standpoint of better leadership, all involved in the regulatory processes. We believe that there isn't a good governance culture in Puerto Rico. All of the companies here in this slide I'm showing are contributing up to $300,000 cash plus more money in kind every year since 2015 as the only approved regulatory process intervener, all processes since Puerto Rico started regulating energy services in 2015. And what I would like to say as I listen to the panel beforehand and to the people that have spoken so far is that in addition to leadership, we also have to consider what the constraints are here. There's been a lot of talk in Puerto Rico lately and a lot of promises that would make a regular consumer not accustomed to coming before these panels to think that we have all the money in the world and that creditors are not going to affect the outcomes nor the bankruptcy process of 99% of our power distribution industry right now, which is PREPA. And I think we have to recognize as well that it's not clear to Puerto Ricans the who, the what, and the when. Too many people, whether fiscal board, Mr. Samot, whether the governor of Puerto Rico, whether Mr. Roman, and all the lawyers at millions of dollars every year that are trying to figure out who's in charge, who will lead the charge, who will regulate, are talking right now. And I think we're scaring away both consumers and we're scaring away investors and we're scaring away opportunities to collaborate, to avoid conflict, and to get things done quickly so we have a debt adjustment plan and we can start talking about the big projects. In the meantime, I would add, there is regulatory proceedings happening in Puerto Rico right now that have to do with the little guy, that have to do with the first responder in municipalities, that have to do with the people that have capital, that can invest in their homes, their businesses, to provide energy security to themselves. This thing is getting regulated right now through the microgrid regulatory proceedings. I believe we need to get more involved in the regulatory proceedings right now, collaborate, avoid conflict in them, because we can actually help create markets without having to wait for court proceedings, without having to wait for grant plans, even though I acknowledge that is the big question. Looking forward to participating in the discussion.
Thank you, Mr. Rossi. Mr. Ron.